What is up, guys? It's your boy, Elusive Illusions 28 here, back at it again with another week of NFL predictions. Last week, I went 9-5. I'm pretty sure that was my worst week. We're 52, 24-1, though. Not terrible. Think we're 70% on predictions, something like that. I did the math. Definitely wasn't expecting a lot of the games last week. Chiefs getting heavily upsetted. Bills getting destroyed. But, hopefully none of those upsets happen this week with any of the games that I'm picking. But without further ado, let's get right into the picks. First game of the day here, we have the Texans at the Titans. Titans blew out the 4-0 Bills that people were saying were Super Bowl contenders. Very shocking. They have another home game, though, facing the Texans this time. Texans 1-4. I'm pretty sure just picked up their first one against the Jaguars last week. Which I predicted. But I don't think I can pick them again this week. Titans are undefeated, 4-0 at home, facing a 1-4 team. Just that alone, I don't think you could even remotely think about the Texans. And they just got their new interim head coach. I know they're technically 1-0 with their new interim head coach, but they played the freaking Jaguars, dude. So almost any team in the NFL can beat the Jaguars. But anyways, give me the Titans in this game. Next game here, I think we have our obvious game of the week. Ravens at Eagles. Ravens have been blowing out every average team they played. They played, the Washington football team. They played the Bengals. Blew them both out by a combined, 40, 50 points, like between the two of them, added up, if that's how it works. But, they've just been blowing out bad teams. Eagles are another very, very subpar team. Still have a chance to take control of the NFC East if they win this game, because what would they be, 2-3-1, right? If they win this game, yeah, they'd be 2-3-1 if they win this game. And if the Cowboys lose, then they'd be leading the division at 2-3-1. But I really don't see that happening against the Ravens. I see them falling to 1-4-1, right? I think my records are correct, but in this game, obvious game of the week, give me the Ravens. Moving on to the Falcons at the Vikings. Vikings are a very improved team from the start of the year. Still 1-4 though. But they played really tight against the Seahawks. Really should have beat them. It was fourth and inches. Failed that. Could have gone for the field goal if they would have taken the field goal, they would have won. If they would have made it on 4th and inches, they would have won. Just, all you couldn't have done was failed on that 4th and inches. But what do? You fail on 4th and inches and, cost them the game. But that doesn't mean they're a worse team just because they missed 1/4 and inches. It just means that they lost a game that they should have won. But, I'm not even going to get started on the Falcons about losing games that they should have won. But, Falcons are a really good 1-4 team. I don't even know about the Vikings. Did I say Falcons? But yeah, the Vikings are a really good 1-4 team. Falcons just fired all their coaches and stuff like that. So maybe they'll pull Texans and win their first game with their intern, but doesn't happen that often. So for that reason, give me El Vikings. Next game here, guys, we have probably the hardest decision for me to make. Probably the hardest game to choose of this week. Browns have a pretty good offense. Steelers have a pretty good defense. And Browns have a meh defense. And Steelers have a meh offense. You know what I'm saying? So this game's super hard to pick, and it's divisional too on top of that. So it's like, you really can't you can't really say yeah, this team's definitely winning. I feel like those are one of those scenarios. So you kind of just have to go off of instincts, basically. Be I feel like this team's going to win. I can't really explain why, because if I bring up a reason, then there's probably going to be a counter reason against that, and then there's a counter reason against everything, because good offense facing good defense, and then bad defense facing bad offense. So I don't know. So I'm going with my instincts, though. I'm picking the Browns. Like I said, don't ask me to go further in depth on that one. It's kind of a just a coin toss game, basically. Like I said, that's pretty much all divisional games. Even though there is still a clear favorite usually, I just have an instinct that the Browns are gonna win this game. So give me the Browns. Next up here, we have Joe Burrow's Nightmare 2.0 facing another one of the best defenses in the NFL. 2 weeks in a row. He just faced the Ravens defense. He put up, 100 yards passing, like 3 picks and a touchdown. Maybe not even a touchdown. No, not even a touchdown, right? He just had, like, a couple picks. How many picks did he even have? I knew he had, like, 100 passing yards. Well, whatever. Well, really sucks if you're Joe Burrow. You're just going to get killed again, basically. You just go out there, you're going to get killed again. 2 weeks in a row, man. So, I would honestly fake an injury, dude, if I was Joe Burrow right here. I wouldn't want to play the Colts if I was him, especially with your offensive line. But, anyways, give me the Colts. Colts have an okay offense. Bengals have an okay offense. But, when it comes to defenses, the Colts are way better. And for that reason, I feel like they'll pick up the W. And they're at home. And I think they have fans, right? So I feel like they'll pick up the W pretty convincingly. Next up here, we have the Detroit Lions going to Jacksonville, Florida, facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game, I'm going to say the Jaguars. Give me reason to explain. I've watched many Detroit Lions games in my career, being from Michigan, and being around people who are Lions fans. Lions, they win games against really good teams, and then you think they're good. And then they play a team like the Jaguars, where it's like, come on, man, you just beat the Cardinals. Can you please beat the Jaguars? And then they just flop against the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they have to take quite a journey too, going to Florida. I mean, kind of just depends on if the Jaguars decide to show up. If Gardner Minshew, brings out his Minshew magic, then I feel like they'll get a pretty convincing win. But as long as Minshew plays all right, I feel like Jacksonville will win, Lions really aren't good against bad teams. I don't know the logic in that, and then they beat good teams, but doesn't make much sense. But, just trust me on this one, guys. I got the Jaguars. For our next game here, also at 1 o'clock, we have the Bears at the Panthers. Another game against two surprising teams. Two very surprising teams. Bears somehow 4-1. Probably shouldn't be 4-1. Panthers, they're 3-2. Am I right? They're 3-2. Can I get a fact check on this one? Wait, let me click on this real quick. Yeah, they're 3-2. All right, good stuff. Well, okay. Well, now I gotta go back. Holy boys. Okay, let's go, boys. All right, I just wanted a fact check, and now they're. Hold up. Where is this at? Right here. There we go. All right, so the Panthers, yes, are 3-2, and the Bears are 4-1. Who expected them to be those records? Nobody. Who expects them to win more games? Really, nobody. But they both play each other, so it's like one team's got to lose and then one team's got to win. And it's like you really can't tell because both teams have been so shocking. Like Panthers probably have a better offense, and then the Bears probably have a better defense. It's so evenly matched, it's like hard to tell. I'm gonna give the Panthers the advantage on this one just because they're at home. But honestly, anything could happen right there because they're two so surprising teams already. So honestly, anything could happen in this game. But my instinct just tells me the Panthers, which is the team I'll be going with. Next game here, we have a grueling NFC East battle between the Washington football team and the New York Giants. Washington football team, if they win this, they can get first place, right? If the Cowboys lose, I don't know, and the Eagles lose, so probably won't happen if they win. But I do have the Giants winning their first game. I feel like there's not going to be 3 0-16 teams this year, so I feel like most, if not all, of the teams are going to get a win at some point. And I feel like this is the week for the Giants to win. It's most likely they're playing one of the other worst teams in the league. Giants are probably like a 29th team. Washington football team like 25th, something like that. So they're very close. And the Giants are at home, probably best chance to win a game this year. And like I said, I don't think maybe no teams go 0-16 this year. So I feel like this is where the Giants get their win. So give me the Giants. Next game, we have a game that should have happened last week between the Broncos and the Patriots. Patriots are at home. Both teams, literally, they're so injured. It's literally crazy. Definitely no Cam Newton, right? You still got Brett Rypien for the Broncos, maybe. I don't know. If Drew Lock comes back, maybe they have a chance. But with both teams being so literally demolished in injuries, I really got to go with the Patriots in this one, right? Because it all comes down to coaching, if these teams have literally like eighth string centers out there, you know what I'm saying? And if you're going to compare coaches, I don't think you can say that anyone's better than Bill Belichick, right? So, for that reason, I'm definitely going with the Patriots. Next game here, we have the Jets at the Dolphins, 4:05. I just realized this, bro. They actually get like a prime time game. I mean, not really. I mean, the game that I'm talking about next is going to be the one in prime time. But Jets at Dolphins, I'm talking about how every team's going to get a win this year. If a team doesn't get a win this year, it's going to be the Jets. And I have this trend continuing. Dolphins very impressive against the Niners. Like, scored, 45 something? 45, like 20 or 17? I don't even know. They blew out the Niners, though. That's all that matters. Jets, they made it close against the Oh, no. They played the Cardinals. Yeah, so then they got blown out by the Cardinals. And then before that, they made it close against the Broncos. But, nonetheless, they still have no wins. Dolphins been looking pretty good, so, for that reason, I will definitely take the Dolphins in this game. And with our next game, we have the Green Bay Packers traveling to Tampa, Florida to face off against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only the third time that only the third time that Aaron Rodgers has faced off against a team led by Tom Brady. Very surprising for how long both of them have been in the league. And I think Rodgers only missed one of those games because of a concussion, if I'm not 100% sure. In 2010, he missed that game. But I can't pick against the Packers. And I mean, honestly, you guys would probably agree with me. Bucs coming off of a tough loss against the Chicago Bears in Chicago on Thursday night. So they do get a little bit longer to prepare, but excuse me. You want to know who gets a longer time to prepare? The Packers. You want to know who's probably getting more players back? The Packers. Packers should get Devontae back. Packers should get Kenny Clark back. Packers should get Mercedes Lewis back. Their top tight end, their top defensive tackle, maybe defensive player in Kenny Clark, and then their top receiver in Devontae Adams. They should all be getting back this week. I think we're getting back a couple of our middle linebackers too. I'm not 100% sure on this one. But yeah, I think most of our team should be healthier. Obviously, we still don't have Lazard. I think this is the last game that he has to miss, actually, because it says he has to miss 3 if you're put on IR. He missed the Falcons bye week and then Tampa here. So he's available to return after this game, but I doubt he will. But nonetheless, though, we still have Devontae back. And even if we don't have Lazard, we still have so many receivers to throw to. And even if somehow we don't have Devontae, even though he's been full in practice this week, we'll still be good, I feel. I feel a little bit confident. Less confident than the Falcons game, but still pretty confident here. Buccaneers, they have a bunch of injuries too. Sadly, they're not getting as many back as the Packers. O.J. Howard, I think he's done for the season, right? Mike Evans, I think he'll still play, but he hasn't been 100% this whole year, if I'm not mistaken. Their offense hasn't been as in sync as the Packers. Their defense has probably been a little bit better, I will have to admit. But, I mean, the Packers they haven't even played a full game with Kenny, right? Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark was only in for half of week 1, I think. And then he came out like third quarter. So they haven't even played a full game this season with Kenny Clark. Hopefully this will be his first full game. And the Bucs have had a really good run defense. So if Kenny Clark comes back, that'll make me feel so much more confident in the Packers' ability to stop the run and that rushing attack there. So, like I said, obviously I'm going to pick the Packers. Give me the Packers in this one. And they're going 5-0. Next up, we have another Sunday night game featuring the 49ers, bro. Why did they give the 49ers so many primetime games, dude? Because now they're injured and now they suck, and no one wants to watch this game. No one wants to watch the Niners get blown out by the Rams at home. They get 2 home Sunday night. Bro, the Niners are never on the road, I swear. Like, bro, every time I check, the Packers, the last 3 games the Packers have played them, they've all been on the road. And, like, bro, every time I look, the 49ers have a home game. Can someone please explain to me this logic on the Niners getting 16 home games a year? Like, what? I've never seen the 49ers on the road this year, I don't think, right? Like, what are you even saying? But anyways, they're going to get blown out. Maybe not blown out, because Sunday night they might make it a closer game. You know, refs come in, you know, be like, guys, we need to keep people watching. 15-yard penalty on the Rams, by the way. But yeah, Rams, I think, will definitely take care of this bag here. Improved to 5-1. 5-1. Improved to 5-1 on the season, I think. Anyways, give me the Rams on this game. Next game here, we have what should have been the Thursday night game. Monday afternoon, 5 p.m. Chiefs at Bills. 2 teams that got absolutely upset out of nowhere. No one thought the Titans would win. They beat the Bills. No one thought the Raiders were going to win. They beat the Chiefs. So, you know, you can't really talk about last week when you talk about either one of these teams because they're still so good that you can't really be like, oh, yeah, well, last week they lost. It's like, oh, yeah, well, then the other team lost last week too. So what are you trying to say, you know? Anyways, though, better team is the Chiefs. So, you know, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one. Patrick Mahomes looked a little bit better last week than Josh Allen. You know, and I feel like the Chiefs' defense is better. I don't know how they let 40 go. You know, I guess Derek Carr is just the best quarterback to ever live on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Surprised. Wait, did I never even say the Rams? Boys, I meant to put the Rams there, by the way. But yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs too. So, you know, give me the Chiefs on this one. Probably in a close game, but still, give me the Chiefs. And for our final game, Monday night, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Cardinals at the Dallas Cowgirls. I don't think I've picked a single Cowboys game right this year. Correct? No, I got last week's right. I barely got it right. If the Cowgirls would have lost last week, then I don't think I would have picked a correct game for the Cowgirls because I think I've picked them to win almost every week, right? Besides one, and that was the week they won. But yeah, I've been struggling picking the Cowboys, dude. They're like probably the most unpredictable team in the league, I swear. Dak Prescott's gone though. Prayers to him, dude. Hopefully, speedy recovery. Probably come back next season, right? Done for the season, I'm guessing. So Andy Dalton at the helm. I don't think they can do it. Like I said, I would probably bet against me because I'm so bad at predicting the Cowboys games, but Cardinals not looking as embarrassing. I know they played the Jets, but you know, 2-game slump there real quick against the Panthers and the Lions. So that was very surprising. Cowboys sucking this year too, very surprising. And also, I think I've predicted... Oh, no, the Giants are the only NFC East team I predicted to win this week. So that means if everything goes... If I go 16-0 or 14-0 on predictions this week, that means I will... The leader of the NFC East will have 2 wins, and it'll still be the Dallas Cowgirls. They will be 2-4 after 6 weeks and leading their division, which would be crazy. So... Give me the Cardinals if I haven't already said. But yeah, if you guys are new, bro, drop a sub, guys. All that good stuff because, you know, obviously I do these predictions every week. Obviously, you can go watch my past predictions if you think my record is cap, even though it's not like an extraordinarily good record. It's still pretty decent. I appreciate you guys tuning in, though. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Also, comment down below what your predictions are. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.